Under the cosh a bit here though. Here's Thuram looking to turn and lay off. The shot off. The French again. Akliouche swinging it in towards Thuram, who heads it home. Flag stays down. The smile widens, as does the lead. Has to make something happen. A chance for a reply, and they've taken it. It is a big afternoon here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of the nation's capital. France and Colombia colliding in this clash of two of the fringe players to solidify 4 years at the helm. Of course, Didier Deschamps knows that this will be his last summer in charge, and looking to go out on the right note. But away we go. Colombia in their traditional yellow tops and blue shorts, and France wearing the kit that they will wear this summer at the World Cup for the first time.
And the story is not that Adolfo El Tren Valencia had a hat-trick against France that day. No, that's not the story. The story is that our very own Frank Leboeuf.
Wait to Cherki. Back it goes, and the shot is on, and Zaire are wide. There's Richard Rios.
Quite couldn't sort it out on top of the 18-yard box. But once this ball pops out to Richard Rios, this is an aspect of his game that he is really good at. Striking from distance. This
Akliouche looking to combine, and well, it's an ungainly tangle of legs rather than an actual foul.
There's an initial grab from Juan Cabal. Initial, a little something. Not enough for a penalty. Mojica sort of turns Akliouche around, and then Cabal, as you mentioned, tangling the legs, and we play on.
Colombia, though, forcing the issue here, and that was an all-important touch behind for the corner. My goodness. I think Arias thought he had a tap-in coming his way.
And he did. The service is coming. John Arias has the tap in, and Lucas Hernandez with a sliding challenge. Great defensive play. Players for this team going into this World Cup.
Yeah. It's Kante eluding the defender Akliouche onto Calao. Little pocket on the edge of the area, but a pocket that was closed down very quickly, but at the expense of a free kick. Lucas Hernandez brought down. The Colombians didn't like it at all.
I think Lucas Hernandez is getting beat to the board. Richard Rios just throws his body at him.
Digne right into the wall. Massive in doing so, even down to 10 men. Chance though for Colombia to make some waves here. Another great run down the left. Diaz teeing it up, and the shot all along the ground was a fair enough test there for Bryce Samba, who was equal to it. Give away from Digne. Colombia at the back. Some really good footwork there from Davinson Sanchez.
All right. A little bit of pushing and shoving. A little bit of something, some intensity, some fighting. I don't mind it. Oh, Menda, Venezuela was out. Happy times. Yay.
Under the cosh a bit here though. Here's Thuram looking to turn and lay off. The shot, oh, it's turned in. France leads. Doué's efforts took a huge deflection. May actually.
He just puts it on target, and then Daniel Munoz is the one that deflects it on goal. Actually, putting some pressure, looking for a combination, a little give and go action. Can I get in behind? No. It's going to be Marcos Thuram. And at this point, it felt like Colombia maybe had it under control, and they did not. The deflection by Johan Mojica falls onto the path of Doué, who puts it on target. Give him credit. Alvaro Montero had it covered. And to your point, Adrian, it is indeed the deflection of Daniel Munoz that takes it away from Montero. 1-0, France.
Daniel Munoz just stretching out a left leg here to try and block the effort. All he could do.
It was only a matter of time when he was just going to take over the world and be among the elites in the world. And it just never quite happened for him at the club level.
No. As Arias gets to the byline, whips in the cross. A little bit of a late infringement there on Bryce Samba, who stays down. Doué losing out to Arias, the Palmeiras man, pounding forward. And options here for Colombia. James Rodriguez just needed an extra touch, and N'Golo Kante wasn't about to let him have that. Club career never quite matching what he's done wearing the yellow of Los Cafeteros, as they have some defending to do. It's a nice leave, and well, some cross wires there. Cherki trying to play it back into the path of Doué. Qua working his way forward with an efficient pass, and it provides a platform here for the French again. Akliouche swinging it in towards Thuram, who heads it home. Flag stays down, the smile widens, as does the lead. Marcus Thuram with the perfect header in off the bar.
It's just too much time and space. Good run from Kalulu. You got to get tight. There's no help coming defensively, and then the center backs get split. Daniel Muñoz gets out jumped. Where is the other center back? Nowhere to be found. Álvaro Montero, the goalkeeper, hunting for butterflies, doesn't get there. Johan Mojica and Luis Diaz, somebody's got to put pressure on the ball. They do not. Center backs gets out jumped. Davison Sanchez doesn't.
Split horribly there. That second French goal. Well, I'm not sure where Juan Cabal was, but he wasn't where he needed to be. As they try and hit back, though, it's Muñoz. He was almost on the end of that intricate move.
You're sacrificing some of the pressure that you can put other teams under in the midfield, but you're gaining in the creativity that you can have in the attacking third.
And Thuram has latched onto this. Another potentially potent moment, and Thuram seeing his final effort deflect wide for a corner. Cherki after the back heel from N'Golo Kante, and it falls Doué's way. Trying to weave his way through, gets the shot off. And tipped over the top by Montero. This is impressive stuff again from the French.
It is from France, and certainly it is not from Colombia's perspective. They have a lot of numbers around the ball, but nobody's actually closing down the space. There's a lot of ball watching going on defensively from Colombia, and they seem to be confused as to where is it that they need to step to the ball. Once France starts rotating, it's something that we mentioned earlier, once they start rotating positions and players come in and out of position, Colombia seems confused as to who to pick up.
Corner served in, up for grabs on the edge of the area. Hasn't been here in all that time. Of course, didn't qualify for the 1994 World Cup, famously. As Hernandez has to get that back in a hurry to Samba, who was he outside his area? That was what Luis Suarez was claiming. Recovery work from Doué, just disrupting it, breaking it up. A chance perhaps for Diaz to make some waves. And then the shot well over the top. Well, that's a careless giveaway. Will it be punished? France on the move here. It's Thuram chasing it down. Good square. The shot is on, and it's 3. And it's Doué again who's done it. A clinical counter-attack.
Able to find the correct pass with the correct pace. Optional defending at the back post. Hey, Daniel Muñoz.
One back for Colombia. And a chance to break here. Samba down to smother.
This is at least a productive training session.
Well, the majority of the crowd here in Landova are about to get their wish as Cordoba has to make something happen. A chance for a reply, and they've taken it. Colombia getting on the score sheet. Jamington Campaz with the unerring finish in off the far post.
And All-Stars on the right-hand side. Doesn't seem like the cleanest of combinations, but is a hold-up play from Cordoba that I think breaks everything open. He tries to, on the turn, hits it on target. It's a friendly deflection for Colombia, but then after that, quality on the pass, good pace on the ball in terms of the pass. It gives Campas everything that he needs in order to hit this with his left foot, while Cordoba is trying to create for himself as it falls to the in 3-1.
Yep, and another debut international goal for Campas.
Some energy and some life to Colombia.
Quintero delivering the free kick, still up for grabs, appeals for a handball, rather half-heartedly. French defence under some duress here as Puerta reels around. Another good piece of play from him. It's a real scrum down inside the 6-yard box. Quintero eventually delivering to the near post. Another Rebounds. The French very efficiently worked out a defence, and what a ball from Elise to release Ekitike round the keeper. He tried to go. Good recovery from Montero. Danger not removed. And it needs a goal line clearance in the end.
Then that touch really has to get around the goalkeeper. Improve in the defending part, certainly in the center back position, that has been a problem. But when they get going like this offensively, it's difficult to stop them.
Yeah. There's Elise. Mbappé under control. Nicely done for Digne. Back to Mbappé into the side netting. That's a good ball for Cordoba to get on here. Exciting end to the game. Cordoba's curler. Maybe one more moment yet for them. It is Kylian Mbappé. He's round the keeper and he finishes. And he ties the all-time French record goal scorer.
Offside.
Trying to send the yellow-shirted crowd home happy with another strike. It's not going to come though. And with it goes the final whistle. And France do prevail by 3-1. They had the 2-goal lead at half-time. And they end with a 2-goal victory. Kylian Mbappé had the ball in the back of the net, but was offside. And so in the final analysis, only France with another comprehensive victory against South American opponents.